Hello and welcome to AJ Storytime channel for kids. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so you get the notifications when I'm reading live or when I download a new video. Today, the theme for the story time is about feelings. How do you feel today? Good? I'm glad. The first book we're reading is called The Goodbye Book by Tal Parr. This is one of the New York Times best-selling author. Parents, remember that you should read to your child 1,000 books before kindergarten. All of the books that I'm reading are in the list of 1,000 books to be read before kindergarten. It's hard to say goodbye to someone you might not know what to feel. You might be very sad or you might be very mad. You might not feel like talking to no one, or you might just feel like hiding. Things might not seem fun anymore. You might not feel like eating. You might not feel like sleeping. You might try to stop thinking about it. You might pretend it didn't happen. You might be confused. But eventually, you'll start to feel better. You remember how you laughed. You remember all the fun you had. And you have days when you feel up and days when you feel down. You remember all the special times. You remember everything you learned together. You might feel like talking to someone. You might even feel like drawing a picture. You might wonder where they went or what they are doing now. Most of all, you'll remember how much you love and miss them. You'll go on and try to be brave. And you'll remember that there will always be someone to love you and hold you tight. We all get sad when we say goodbye to someone we love. Always try to remember all the happy times you shared together. The end. This book was by Tal Parr, The Goodbye Book. We are learning about feelings. The next book is called My Heart is Like a Suit by Michael Hall. Eager as a beaver, steady as a jack, hopeful as a hungry heron fishing for a snack, silly as a seal, rugged as a moose, happy as a herd of hippos drinking apple juice, snappy as a crab, angry as a bird, bothered as a bull with a hornet in his hair, cool as a penguin, crafty as a fox, quiet as a caterpillar wearing knitted socks, frightening as a rabbit, jumpy as a frog, gloomy as a lone coyote walking in the fog, brave as a lion, thoughtful as an owl, peaceful as a parley walrus lounging on a towel, cozy as a clam, chatty as a jay, tired as a zookeeper who's had a busy day. The end. My heart is like a suit. I have another book for you. This one is called Dinosaur versus the Party by Bob Chia. Roar! I am Dinosaur. Roar! I don't need to use the potty. Roar! Roar! Dinosaurs versus making lemonade. Roar! Roar! Mix squeeze. Roar! Roar! Dinosaurs wins and doesn't need to use the potty. Roar! Dinosaur versus splashing in the sprinkle. Roar! Splash, splash, splash. Roar! Dinosaur wins and still doesn't need to use the potty. Dinosaur versus a tree juice box for lunch. Chomp, sip, roar! Dinosaur wins and doesn't need to use the body. Roar, roar, dinosaur versus watering his pretend well. Roar, roar, roar. Dinosaur wins again. You think he needs to use the body, but he says he doesn't. Dinosaurs versus splashing in rain puddles. Roar, roar, roar. Dinosaur wings and does a victory dance. Roar, run. Wait a second. That's not a victory dance. That looks like a party dance. Roar, roar. Dinosaurs, run, dinosaur, run, dinosaur. Can he make it? Can he get to the party in time? The party wins. Come, close one, dinosaur. Real, real close. The end. This was called Dinosaur versus the Party. I have one last book for you. We are learning about feelings. This one is called The Scowl, and this is by Steve Stallman. Illustrated by Richard Waxen. It was a dreamy, sunbeamy day in Cupcake Wood. Birds sang sweetly, bunnies hopped happily, and a big brown bumbling beaver sat behind a bush, reading his newspaper. Everyone was happy, everyone except Scowl, Grumpy Branch. Bah! Scowl was grumpy no matter what the weather was like. Too wet, too hot, too white. He was even grumpy in his sleep. The other animals decided that Scowl needed cheering up. One little bird had a great idea. "You can wear my happy hat," she tweeted, plunking in on Scowl's head. "Get lost," says Scowl. "I'll sing Scowl my happy song," say a fluffy little bunny. "I am a happy, happy bunny. Yes, I am. I am as jolly as a pat of strawberry jam. I am. Oh, I love to skip and hop, and I never want to stop. All he needs," say the big bumbly bear, "is a hug. Come on, Scowly Wally, give us a cuddle." "Back off, bear. We just want you to be happy, Scowl," the animals cry. But Scowl didn't give a hoot. "Just leave me alone, all of you," he shouted. Then he flew off to his grumpy branch for a bit of peace and quiet. But when he got there, "Get lost!" bellowed the little bird. "What? Wait, not you! Get lost!" shouted Scowl. "This branch is for grumpy creatures only." "I am grumpy," screeched the little bird, "because you broke my happy hat." Scal felt funny. For the first time in his life, he'd been out grump. He flapped off, all embarrassed, and rescued the happy hat. Then he gave it to the little bird and said, "Sorry." "Does that really make you happy?" asked the Scal. "Yes," tweeted the little bird. "But what makes you happy, Scal?" asked the other animal. Scal thought about it for a minute. "Being grumpy," he said, "is great fun." "Hooray!" they all cried. "So we don't need to do anything to make you happy." "Well, say, Scal, there is one thing that you could all do. What is it?" they asked eagerly. "Get lost!" And they did. The end. Such a nice book about Scar, right? What makes him happy is just being angry. Some people are like that, right, kids? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Today we learn about feelings. Bye.